Hi, we're gonna learn how to create a table in Dreamweaver. First, we need to know what we need to have at the end. This is a model of our page in Dreamweaver, and we need to make some analysis. But first, we're gonna learn the basic for tables. Tables contains rows, which are horizontal, and columns, which are verticals. And also, when we have the rows and the columns intersections, we have boxes. These boxes are called cells. Now we are always having margins inside the cells. That is going to be called cell padding. A margin inside a cell. Now the spaces dividing every cell is going to be called cell spacing. And we also have a border of the table. And we need to set all these elements in Dreamweaver. We have a checklist to make sure that we are setting every element. And we're using two different locations to define all these elements. One is the insert menu for tables and another one is the properties inspector. Let's start working on that. So number one, let's insert a table. In the main menu, we look for insert, and table is the fifth choice. Then I click on table and I can set the number of rows and the number of columns, table width, border thickness, cell padding, and cell spacing. Now, making an analysis of our model, we need one row for the logo and the heading. We need another row for the navigation bar. We need another row for some contact information, text and images, and a last row for the contact information. So in total we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows or horizontal elements. Now vertically we need one column for the logo, one column for this text, and another column for the collage. So in total is 1, 2, and 3 columns or vertical elements. Let's start doing that on Dreamweaver. So number of rows, we set 4. Number of columns, we set 3. Now table width, you may set, always use percentage, never pixels, okay? Always a percent or percentage. And you're going to be fine if you say 80, 85, 90, 95, or 100%. In this case, we are using 90%. Now, the border thickness, if you like, we may use a border of 2 pixels or dots, cell padding of 5, which is the inner margins of a cell, and cell spacing of 5 pixels dividing every cell. Now, we click on OK and we have our table. If I want to get the properties inspector to set the other elements, because so far we have done this. We need to work on these other elements. Then we need to select a table. How do I select a table? Just click on any cell inside the table, and then this is the status bar, and you click on that table tag. So we have here the properties inspector for table. The only we already have the 4 rows, 3 columns, 90% of width of the table, 5 pixels of cell pad, 5 pixels of cell space, 2 pixels of border, and we need to set that table name, which is main, enter, and the alignment of the cell. Right now is not aligned, so when I select center, my table moves. And that's it. So now, as you can see, the table is called main, and when I click, I select it again. Another important thing is that we need to define the columns width and also the horizontal and vertical alignment of the cells according to our checklist. We have gone through number 1 to number 8. Now we need to set the column width. The sum of all the columns is 100%, and the alignment of the cells horizontally and vertically. So we go back to Dreamweaver, and this one, I just click on the triangle, select column, and I set 20% for this one. Or since I already know that this and this should be the same, I can select them at the same time and type 20%, enter, and here 20% of column width, or it's equivalent to 113 pixels for this one and for this one. Now I need to set this column as 60%, and here 20 plus 20 plus 60 is 100%. So always the sum of all the columns is gonna be 100%. Now I need to set the horizontal and vertical alignments. So in this case, I select all the cells with my mouse. I just click here, keep my mouse pressed, and I go along all the cells in the table. And then horizontally, I choose center, and vertically, I choose middle. So that's it. The percentages and the alignments are already set. Now I need to do some mergings. So because according to my model, I need to merge these cells, and I need to merge these cells and also these cells. So going back to Dreamweaver, I select the cells I want to merge. They are selected now, and I click on that merge icon. As you can see, merges selected cells using spans. So click, and now it became one. If I select my navigation bar cells, I just merge them again, and also the contact information, I just merge them, and that's it. This is the first part of creating a table. Thank you.